Boom, 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 boom. Beautiful scene as we pan over lush green and blue skies, sunny, peaceful day in the valley. We go to some sauropods as they're building their nests. Everything seems calm. We come up on one. We pan up and we see it's actually a little baby, and another one takes a bite. Swats the flies away. Walk into the nice little stream lake area. These ones are hugging. All of a sudden we hear a little rustling. He looks down. Hideously, not mutated, but like pores and pus and like diseased creature comes out. He kind of rears back a little bit, surprised. Kind of walks around aimlessly. So small, doesn't even really bother with it. It's still kind of running around. Kind of goes back to eating. Takes a big bite. Comes in, just lifts up and throws it. It flies, breaks its back, falls to the ground. And this diseased, pussy eye changes color back to normal. And then green, disgusting liquid comes out. Comes down, looks at its wound. It's already starting to get diseased. It's starting to pus a little bit as the blood and liquid pus out. Starts to walk, but it's almost too hard instantly. He becomes very laborious. Starts to get sickly. His eyes are watering. Green liquid starting to come out slowly. Antics. Starts drinking the water. Starts throwing out blood. Pan over as all these guys, other ones are looking at it. Now the pus is getting worse. It's totally mimicking that other little one that was diseased. This one definitely has caught the same thing, and all of a sudden the eye starts to transform. We cut to the beautiful eggs as the other sauropod is finishing its nest, and it's gently taking care of it. As now in the background we see the one that got bit, stumbling around almost like drunk, like losing control. He comes in, crushes the little eggs, goes past. All the other dinosaurs look. He's rumbling through. He's becoming crazed. This one gets upset, goes to rush at it, stands up. They meet up in the air. He swings up, bites its neck. We pan up. It roars. They fall down. bites its neck clean off. It comes up, throws the piece of flesh. It's becoming more and more diseased by the minute, roaring like a mad creature. Starts snapping its tail, starts to hurl itself, hits the other dinosaur. The tail comes in, snaps another one's neck. Its feet comes into another one. Other ones come back and hits Antics up with his big claws, comes in down, hits this one on the back. Another one falls on top, steps on another one. It's a complete massacre. It's chasing it, they're running away. Comes in, sideswipes it, it falls right on top of, oh no, spiky trees. Goes down. Looking around for more victims, but everybody's down. As we pan away from this horrific sight through the wondrous, beautiful sunny valley and into Fang coming into this horrific scene and Spear, they stop and witness killed, decimated dinos. They start to walk around. There's no sign of the mad one. They're walking through with rack focus to reveal more carnage. This is horrific sight as they've ever seen in this crazy land. His guts are spewing out as they come up on it. Everything is fresh like it just happened. He looks down, we see the crushed head completely flattened. Fang doesn't like it. She looks, starts to walk away. He continues, steps in something. There's broken eggs everywhere. He lifts up his foot as we pan out and we see this crazed scene. We're on them and all of a sudden behind them something rises. We go up and now we see it's the mad dino. He's found them. And more of that yellow pussy liquid falls. They look up and we see the crazed thing. Now even more diseased. They make a run for it right away as the big foot comes down. We see the wound even more pussed out. They're running for it. It just hurls itself right at them. Hits the ground. Rolls forward. Takes a piece of ground. Eats it. They're running for their life. They jump over the tail. This one comes in, trips over the tail. As they run into the forest, it chases them. They're running like mad for their life. Behind them, like a huge earthquake of the dinosaur chasing them. Birds are flying away. We see how massive this creature is as it goes through. Spear slides under a tree. Fang jumps over it. The dino just crashes right through it. Giant Earth is crumbling as he's chasing them. Spear jumps on this tree. It gets crushed. He jumps out of the way. Jumps at camera. Gets knocked over. Finally, he runs. Catches up, rolls. Catches up to Fang. Jumps on top of her. Now they're one team. Running away. Lumbering through the forest, destroying it all. Comes in, they duck under this big tree. The neck comes in, just misses him. They run, and all of a sudden, off the cliff, into a slide, and then they jump and land on this pedestal. And behind them, back up top on the cliff, the dino throws the giant tree off, ripping it from its roots, and then comes down, sliding down. They jump out of the way just in time as it rampages through, destroys the pedestal. They land on this rock and run right into a little cave opening. The dinosaur tumbles. Huge smoke, dust, debris It clears. We see them looking down. We pan over and it looks like it's down. They peek. The eyes open. It's still alive. They run into the cave. It's smashing its head, rolling around, completely mad, whipping its tail around, and once again falls down. That spear falls down, and Fang, completely exhausted, out of breath, as we pan out. And seemingly the creature is down. The sun finally sets. Night comes. We see the ravine of this narrow canyon that they've fallen into. Probably commercial. Come back. Spear wakes up. Looks around. Could this have all been a dream? Fang's still sleeping, resting. It's still nighttime. He slowly peeks out. We see the dinosaur still. Fang joins him. Cotton and both get an idea what they must do. Slowly, quietly, they start to exit. A few pebbles are loose. We see the pussy, disgusting back. Nothing. Still sleeping. Slowly they continue. Slowly they're climbing down, not making a sound. We see the close-up on its disgusting, pussy, disease-ridden back. Fang's looking at it, can't believe how gross it is. So's Fang, he's never seen anything like it. We see another nice close-up on it. Now, he slowly doesn't want to touch it. And finally they make it out, slowly sneaking by. Not making a sound. As they're slowly continuing out. Oh no. The creature starts to move. Even more ridden and diseased than before. It's truly rotting away. Now we see the ravine as it comes up, and it starts chasing them. They're running in the long neck of the creature. Is catching up to them. The shadow of the dinosaur is catching up to them. They run past really quick as a tight corner. It comes in. Hits the wall, smashes, rock falls. We cut to another shot of the Spear and Fang run through. He looks. Now the rocks are coming in. He jumps, leaps frogs, jumps away, hits him in his head. He's down, but he's got to keep moving because the foot just comes down right, just missing him. Running, going through the narrow canyon. It runs, chasing them. It's coming closer and closer and closer. But now the canyon's narrowing and narrowing and narrowing. They jump out. It's too narrow for it to get through. They look back. Trying to bite them. Yeah, it's crazed, demonic, and it's yelling and trying to kill them. Trying to walk in place as much as it can. Swinging back and forth. They look at this crazed thing. It's smashing its head on the walls. It can't take it. It has to get them. They finally just start to walk away from this horrific scene as this creature is going crazy as they're slowly walking away. And we see the exit from this canyon that's widened out, and they start to head for it. We see these little mounds, and as they head for the exit, all of a sudden, it's a geyser. And it comes down, and it's like acid hot. Burns his arm. He looks up, she looks up. It's like lava, gaseous, old geyser type pools. Another one explodes. Another one explodes. They're surrounded by this horrific area. We see the surrounding exit on the right, the dinosaur on the left, and danger in the middle. This surely is a horrible primordial world. They decide they better head back. All of a sudden they step. Now the ground starts to crack. They turn. More explosions. More cracks. They're gently trying to walk through this minefield. The creature has not stopped trying. Still trying to free itself. On its body. Uh-oh, it's making some ground. Literally ripping its skin right off. We see its bones, but it's still alive somehow, diseased, rotten. It heads for them. Oh no. Another explosion behind them. They turn to run as the creature enters this horrible land. The ground breaking underneath him. He's chasing them. They jump through his... Another geyser explodes. It comes in. Burns its neck. It jumps at him. Tidal wave of lava and gaseous liquid forms. They jump off onto another geyser. It falls down to the ground, starting to get buried into this horrific mess. It's yelling in this gaseous liquid. The spirit can't believe how this creature's still alive. It comes in, still trying to kill it, smashes it. Spirit jumps onto the other side with Fang, off and next to the geyser. It comes in now towards them. They jump off as it explodes, and they roll and they make a run for it. And they're running as the ground underneath them starts to break. Just when they have it at the exit, the whole creature comes up. He's half skeleton now, completely zombified and rotten. They fly off upside down. It's still trying to bite them. They land on top of its body. It smashes down. Spear looks, seeing its bone and flesh underneath. He can't believe how is this creature alive. They start to run right off its neck as it tries to get them one more time, but they just jump off and right to safety, and they run up towards the exit. We see the creature trying to crawl off. It stands up, starting to catch flame. They look back. Spear falls. Fang grabs him, throws him. Now the creature goes at him. Into lava now. Starts to writhe as they crawl over, finally to safety. They look back. She can't believe it. The melting away, dissolving in this acidy, bubbly, liquidy lava. Screaming in pain. Spirit can't believe it. Now it's catching flame. They just can't do anything but watch this horror as if the heat ripples are washing over this creature. Amber. And now it's literally disintegrating, writhing in pain still. Melting off. The saddest music comes in. This creature was innocent of all of this, and this had to face this horrific death. As we see, its ashes are now rising up in the plume of smoke and fire. Spirit holds up his hand. A little piece of the creature lands on his hand.